Russell County, man, we knew that those guys were going to play us tough. We knew that we were going to get their best shot. We anticipated going down there. Anytime you're on the road, you have a call or two that you have questionable that don't go your way. We anticipated those things. I was proud of our guys and how they played. They played the entire game for 4 quarters. Our coaching staff did an amazing job with adjustments. Those guys down there under new leadership, man, I feel like they're heading in the right direction. So hats off to those guys for how tough they are and how hard they played. As far as us, we were happy to get the win, on the road. We didn't reach the game.
Oh, well, played well enough to win. Just one of those things, like I tell people. Just got to continue to work, got to continue to fight, got to find a way to just dig a little deeper. When you get to playing teams like the Robert E. Lee's, St. Paul, Clay Chalkville, teams that are ranked in, 2 teams ranked in the top 5 in 6A, another team that's ranked in the top 10 that took the state champions to the last play of the game. You're playing against great competition. You're playing against great teams. Only thing you can do is make us get better and be ready for region play. Like I said, you played 3 playoff teams your first 3 games of the season, and now it's time for region play. And the only thing I've been telling the guys is let's 1-0. Start 1-0.
We got better. We still got a lot of things to clean up. We got off to a fast start late in the second quarter. We didn't start out the first quarter very well, but just hats off to Jeff Davis. They got a good program over there. I think those guys have a hell of a team. Don't put it on camera. I think those guys have got a great team. We just got off onto a great start the second half and played good football and didn't have as many penalties that we had the previous 2 games. So I think that kind of helped us out. And then we did the first time this season at the quarterback they had an interception early in the game.
Well, coming off that game against Lee, it was a physical game. So we really needed that week off playing 7A school that's really big and they play really hard. And we just got back to the basics. My whole thing is just making sure that we play as a unit. So that's what we stressed all week. Just play as a unit, do your job, make sure you're executing, make sure you're playing for the other team. We have the thing now where we just trying to get the players just to play for the other team. A lot of guys meet me now in this world, so if I can just get my guys to focus on playing for each other, being a cohesive unit, then I feel like we'll get better. But all week we just concentrate on the basics, getting back to the basics, doing things the right way. Making sure our systems are solid and working hard. So I think we'll be prepared for this week coming up.
Well, a lot takes place during the football game. Every game has its highs, every game has its lows. I think both teams faced adversity early on. We didn't overcome our adversity. First quarter we played pretty well. We started to drive down second quarter. We got in the red zone. We took a sack, threw an interception, and we just never bounced back. It was like the wheels fell off from there. But hats off to Lee and his coaching staff. Coach Hudson doing a great job. As the leader of the Jeff Davis program, and it's on me. Our guys got outplayed. Lee was the more tougher team, and Lee outcoached us. And as being the head coach, I got to own that. And that all falls on me. So I got to do a better job to make sure that never happens again.
When you look at a team like Baker, you think they're one of the largest schools in the state. They have a lot of good players. They got 100+ players and a full staff. So as far as us, those guys coming in here Friday night is not going to be an easy task. But this week, man, started Sunday with our team, man. We just kind of came in and told our guys that we have to get back to our focus being on us. We kind of addressed some things that we feel like within these first couple of weeks as a team was kind of hindering us from excelling and making some of those plays that we're not making. So our focus is us, and I can't wait to see those guys get out and respond to some of the things we done talked about all week, about just worrying about Carver football and the things that we need to do to try to continue the success and, to try to continue to win football games with more young men. So our focus is us. The game will be the game Friday night, and just like always, it'll come down to execution. But I'm anxious to see our guys play.
Well, we went back to a more, instead of, just worrying about who we're playing. This one of those weeks that we went back to almost like a camp style type of practice. It's basically just grind it, gritty, and just get after one another. A lot of good on good. It's almost one of those things that sometimes you have to go back to the basics of doing things how you used to do things, And that's one of the things that we have preached, from reps, getting more reps, thousands of reps, just walkthroughs, film, we treat it like a pure just summer, fall camp type practice this week. And, I think that we should be ready on Thursday night to have a great showing.
We just pretty much told the guys Sunday that we know it's not going to be a surprise. Going to be a lot of adversity we going to have to face going into a hostile environment like Auburn. But the biggest thing is that we got to hold our composure and play our type of football. And we know they're going to be gunning for it. We put them out the playoffs last year to get to the semifinals. And so we just got to come out there and do what we need to do and make sure that we understand that the adversity is going to be there. But play through the adversity and just play hard and play while we lead football.
Well, I just talked to the guys about getting the first conference game and what it means to get off to a good start, concentrate on what you have to do as far as focusing on the road. Anytime you go on the road, your energy level better be high. When you step off the bus, you tell your guys that you're down 14 already. So you're fighting from behind, treat the game as you fight from behind and never look back. Our thing is just being consistent on the road. When you're on that road, you got to be consistent. As Coach mentioned a while ago, you're going to have some things that's going to go wrong. You're going to get some calls that ain't going to go your way. Let's just face it. That's what's going to happen. So what kind of team are you going to be? Are you going to be the team that look at those calls, or are you going to be that team that lines up and play the next play? And that's what we've just been stressing. Get to the next play. Let's get to the next play, do your job, execute, and we'll be fine.
Well, we had a chance to go back and analyze everything we did for the first 3 weeks. We had a chance to, really go back and just self-scout ourselves. A lot of things that we've been doing well and some things that needs to be addressed. So that's our plan for this week. Hey, the things that we're good at, let's continue to get better at those things. And the things that we're struggling at, hey, let's go back and fix those. See if we can carry those over for the rest of the season, or just, go ahead and just eliminate those altogether. But, hey, we dropped the first 3. The season's not over. Still a lot of football left to be played, and hey, we're excited.
Hey, to the Wolverine Nation, we thank you, we love you, we admire you, your love for the game and for the guys. So we'll see you at the Crampton Bowl Friday night, 7 o'clock.
Come out and support Park Crossing Thunderbirds Thursday night, first region game and first region win.
Lee family continue to support the guys. They appreciate y'all coming out and come on down to Auburn and give us some support.
Coordination, we need everybody in New Falls on Friday. Tough environment, so when you bring that energy, we tend to bring that energy. Hope to see you there Friday, 7 o'clock.
All right, this week, Jeff Davis, we're off, but it's some great football here to be played in the city, so go out and support your local high schools. See you all next week, next Thursday against Auburn Crampton Bowl.